What to do when she's close to reaching orgasm. A video you didn't necessarily ask for, but I personally needed to make. Hi, I'm Caitlin V, sex and relationship coach, and I'm trying to get to 1 million subscribers on this channel before the end of the year. So if you could do me a quick favor, check that you are subscribed, and if you already are, why not share this video or one of the other hundreds of videos that I've made on all things sex and relationships with someone who would benefit from it, and ask them to subscribe as well. This is gonna be short and sweet. What should you do when you're doing something to a woman and you realize that she's close to orgasm? She's giving you that face, she's making the breath, she's telling you, I'm about to come. What do? Do whatever it was that you were doing. Don't change a thing. Whatever was working for her with your tongue or with the fingers or with the toy or with the thrusting or whatever it was, just keep doing that until she tells you otherwise, or until she comes and she has to like push you off of her because she's so sensitive now that she doesn't want to have that stimulation anymore. Just keep doing it. I cannot tell you how many men and women, from personal experience to professional experience, lost orgasms, have had orgasms not be as profound or as pleasurable as they could have been, have not been able to regain an orgasm, or have just been straight up sort of like profoundly confused as to what's going on. The difference between male bodies and female bodies is this. Female bodies require a high degree of predictability when they get close to orgasming. So if you start changing things up, once she's kind of close towards, there's like a distinction between the male and the female point of no return. In men, you have the point of ejaculatory inevitability. That's like, I'm going to ejaculate no matter what happens. Like someone could walk into this room right now and I am going to ejaculate. But in women, there's sort of a point before that point where she's like, oh, an orgasm is going to happen. And that's when your consistency matters the most. And then there's a point after that where the orgasm actually does happen. But in between, it is possible to lose that orgasm. They can just disappear. She can like have a thought cross her head, like, why did he change what he was doing with his tongue? And then poof, it's gone. So if you want to give her an orgasm in that moment, and don't worry, by the way, if she doesn't reach orgasm because you changed something, like, not a problem. You can just build her up again because she was this close before. So presumably, hopefully, depending on her relationship with her body and her pleasure, she will be able to get back to where she was. But ideally, if you've decided and she's decided that it is time for her to reach climax, you just stick to whatever it was that you were doing. Get her all the way over the edge. I've also had experiences where like I started having an orgasm and my partner stopped what they were doing. Female orgasm, again, we need to see it all the way through. We gotta land the plane. You just keep doing what you were doing until she tells you otherwise. Of course, with all things that I say on this channel, it is worthwhile having a check-in with your partner. I can speak from this woman's experience. I can speak from my professional experience, coaching with hundreds of folks and talking to thousands and sharing information with millions, but I don't know your partner. She might like something else than what I have described, but I would say that that would put her in a very small minority of women, because pretty much every single one I have ever spoken to needs consistency in order to reach orgasm. And I know that anecdotally, professionally, and personally. Just do whatever you're doing. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Caitlin V, and I will see you here next week. Bye.